it full stadium. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Kennesaw State's offense will get first crack at it here. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Breaks into the open. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Williams will pass. Finds his big tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give to the back. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on third and short.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
It's complete to the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
They're running the curl route against zone coverage. The quarterback knows that's going to be a tight window. He's got to rifle that ball into his wide receiver. He does just that, and as a result, they pick up the first down.
He'll pull it on the read. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Kennesaw State 7, Florida International 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Carter. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the FIU Panthers offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit.
He's loose. He's inside the 40. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
How nice is it as a quarterback that you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to the big tight end. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Florida International. Extra point here will tie the game. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Here's a heat. Just a short pass to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freezed the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Kennesaw State right back to work.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of options.
Turning it on. The ball squirts free. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. 10. Touchdown, Panther. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And the extra point is good.
Kennesaw State, 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Turning on the Jets. And he's brought down after a huge completion. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play 1st and 10 from their own 49. Williams looking for a man. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Gives it on the option. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. The throw to the outside is complete. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Burke. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Right back to the well. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. Line getting set on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the first quarter. We reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Proctor. Gets open down the middle. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the move. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency in getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Touchdown, FIU! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Kennesaw State, 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. And this is not what they expect in terms of performance from their quarterback. They just haven't found any rhythm whatsoever in the passing game. It has cost them on the scoreboard. They'll have to come from behind, and they'd love to get something going here.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Fires complete on the crosser. At the 45 on his way. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Lofts one high and deep. Got it inside the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Owls!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Florida International offense is back on the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Connection to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to pass. It's Proctor. Makes the grab. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the game, and they move the sticks. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing. Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
From the gun. There's the pressure. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Quick strike complete. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Defense has got to do a better job of crowding this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each and every play. And then once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and get hats to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
How in the world did he miss that? Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Kennesaw State, 14.
And he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Tight end now in motion. Give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So now it's 2nd and long.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
When you're seeing the pass rush on the 2nd play of the drive, they dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now the play fake. Got a man. It's Rodgers. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively. They're 3rd down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
He'll field the punt and take it back. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking downfield, it's Proctor. The quick out. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
And the Panthers with myriad options after that. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Beck's going for the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Florida International. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys up.
Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Kennesaw State, 14.
He'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball?
Pulls it in down the sideline. Oh, a lot of space. Running inside the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. North Carolina is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Ramses isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal over Syracuse. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Proctor. Pocket breaking down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He's not afraid to go deep. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
And that's another FIU.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's going to take off. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And that's another FIU.
Looking to throw on first down. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw. It's Proctor. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. FIU will line up to punt. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. And now the offense will come onto the field again. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Rodgers. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. He leaves it with his back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Kennesaw State right back to work. Takes it from the gun on third down. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Give to the running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Under fire. Still looking, on the move. Rolling, throwing, looking right.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? Gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
The throw. Makes the grab. It's McNeil. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Lewis. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Here's the handoff. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. FIU mounting a threat in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Proctor. Good timing on the quick out. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. Wants to go up top. Wideout trying to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to throw again. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Panthers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Buys a little time. Makes the grab on the left. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Bounced right back to them.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
325.
Looking to throw, it's Proctor. He's going to throw deep right side. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got an open man. There he goes to the left. Touchdown, FIU! And the pummeling has started. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And he tacked on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Bringing it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And those outside linebackers nowadays are so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Working that left side. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. The give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hand. Passing game. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Moore to the air. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. FIU set up with another first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Quick completion on the out route. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Williams will pass. Right on the money. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback, and you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy 2nd down situations with some positive runs on first down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be in the future.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wideout. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. Looking for the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said this team is